Find God on the edge of the Milky Way. When I got there, the voice I sing.
Incoming transmission.
Nakukolongong imatvat ivi, nevandang inan zatochi maluta, ne arak minan un miliar terat ibios.
You're floating, and your mind is kind of fluttering between conscious thought and unconscious dreaming. You feel cool, weightless, immobile, and an ear twitches as something enters into your subconscious. That bit of babbling that was somewhere in the background, either your dream or somewhere in the real world, wherever that is. There's one word that hits you, and that's Zatochi. And yet you can't quite place it. Incoming transmission.
Oyana itami sempu, anakaliti tespandan et zatochi aran, are li kivion pot mitvet und wont arista iras.
And there's that word again. As you start to come conscious. What does Mito look like?
First thing you know, it's probably the foxtails and ear, or foxtail and ears, followed by her piercing orange eyes and her, I don't know, pale skin. She's pretty pale. I don't know. How do you even get pale when you're in space?
Well, no sunlight.
Wouldn't there be like a lot of sunlight though?
If you're getting a lot of sunlight in space, you probably have radiation problems.
That's a very good point. 'Cause yeah, pale, white hair, white eyes.
So Zatochi is hitting your head. It's bouncing around in your subconscious, and you know it's important, but you can't put a finger on it. As you open your eyes, you are slightly blinded by flashing lights of various colors. Beyond that is darkness lit up by a dim red light, slowly blinking.
What's that annoying blinking? First, so I'd probably look for that.
Okay. Your eyes adjust, and the screen in front of you, the heads-up display on the inside of the stasis pod that you are currently in, has a bunch of flashing notifications. Stuff like, alert, hull integrity 0%. Alert, life support offline. Alert, 0% atmosphere. Do not open stasis pod. As you focus on past that, you can see the red emergency light that is blinking in the actual part of the ship. There are small holes in this ship. Behind that is the inky blackness of the void, with its many stars for points of light. It looks as though something ripped this place asunder. Straight across, you can see Michael. He is in his stasis pod, slamming his fist against the inner wall of it and screaming at you rather pointlessly.
I'm just gonna look around and be like, well, fuck.
Incoming transmission.
Attention unidentified craft, you have entered Zatochi-controlled space. You have 4.5 minutes until you are fired upon.
Hey, you now remember why Zatochi's important.
Fuck! Fuck, shit, fuck, what, I'm gonna try and respond back.
Sure. Give me a tech roll.
2.
Alright. You connect to this transmission. What are you saying?
Hey, yeah, we have, like, no control, so can you maybe not shoot on us while, we figure what's going on here?
You get a reply with,
Negative. Your craft is falling planet-side. Orders are to break it up before entry. You have 3 minutes to evacuate. Orders are to open fire with or without you on board.
Shit. Fuck. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Okay. Wait. Pause. We can evacuate these spots, right?
Yes, you can.
Does the evacuation thing work?
That requires a tech roll.
3.
3. Hey, guess what? That's good enough.
Woo.
All right. So as you're bringing up this, and you don't have the privileges to, drop the stasis pods, but you can hack your way through the captain's terminal, so to speak, basically connecting to that point and then heading in. You get a thing. Basically, you had, how many pods was it? There are 9 stasis pods. There was 32. The captain's pod is offline. Co-pilot's pod, empty and online. Crew pod 1, online, life science normal. Crew pod 2, online, life science normal. Crew pod 3, online, life science normal. Crew pod 4, offline. Passenger pod 1, online, life science normal. Passenger pod 2, online, secure. Passenger pod 3, online, life science normal. As you're flying through this, one of the things that you would immediately check is Arak, who is the guy who travels with you. And he apparently is okay, according to this. You want to launch all pads?
Yeah. Also, can I check if there's like a little black box on what happened?
Little black box would be up in the front of the thing. Up in the front of the shuttle.
Never mind. I'm going. I was like, can I hack into the little black box and download its secrets?
Give me a tech roll.
5.
All right. Yeah, you can download its secrets as you're going. And you're launching pods?
Yep.
All right. You wait till you get download complete, and then you launch. There is a moment where you feel the immediate thrust of being forced downward. Well, essentially, that's your head hitting the ceiling of your pod and pushing you up against that. And it takes but a moment before you are out in the void of space. The first thing that comes into your view is a planet. Right there. That's too close. And as you are being spit out of this thing, you can also see the Zatoichi ship has several tethers to the front of this shuttle, and they're trying to pull it back. And as everybody leaves, there are strikes of gunfire that is coming from the ship that is breaking your shuttle apart. And the cockpit of the shuttle swings free and starts getting pulled away. You then get another alarm that says, "Warning, foreign entity detected."
Wait, what?
Warning, foreign entity detected. Initiating hibernation freeze. Good night, crewmen.
Wait, what?
And you are suddenly frozen.
I just woke up! Ah!
They said I was fighting God on the edge of the Milky Way. When I got there, the voice I see.
You were flash frozen. Flash frozen, not so good for your health.
Nope.
You should be fine as long as they don't quick thaw you, which, judging by the very cold temperature that has seeped its way into your lungs and the massive amount of disorientation, is exactly what they're doing.
Why?
So first thing that you are going to notice, because it's a bitch sometimes, is there's gravity here. You have the sound of your pod being opened, that crackle of frost as it is coating everything, and you hit the ground rather hard. Everything is Blair white. You can hear voices. You can't quite tell what they're saying. And just as you think you're about to get your senses, you get hit with a cold, damp spray, and it sounds like a fire extinguisher being shot at you, making it extraordinarily hard to breathe. And by extraordinarily hard, I mean there is a chemical nastiness that is attempting to fill your lungs at the moment.
What the fuck?
So as you're on the ground and you're coughing, and this spray stops hitting you, like you could feel a hand on your shoulder trying to steady you. And as your vision clears, you are in it's not large, it's a smallish metal room. You have two men in containment suits. One of them has a large canister with a hose type thing that looks a lot like a fire extinguisher, but not. The other guy sitting by a computer terminal looks at the one person and says something along the lines of "Chushi estas homo?" And this guy looks down at you and says, "Are you human?" This is a weird question, because while you have ears and a tail, there's no race of interstellar fox girls.
There should be.
You're clearly human. But that said, these guys are probably Zatoichi, and they look human. But if you were to call them a human to one of their faces, they might beat you into a pulp. So, are you human?
See, now that's a loaded question. Would they beat me up if I said yes?
That is a good question.
Can I? What do I have? Knowledge?
What do you want to know?
To know if they'll beat me if I say I'm human.
Yeah, you can give me a knowledge.
2.
2? Alright. He's probably not gonna beat you up if you said you were human. They probably already believe you're human. They just like trying to verify. Zatoichi and the humans, I want to say they don't get along, but this is like a fringe world area where you have planets full of both races. So there's some yes, no to that. In the actual Zatoichi airspace, you're not welcome here.
Ah. Yes, I am human.
He looks back at the others and says, "Jay."
Time to get thrown in jail.
And he's going to try to help you up.
Okay.
So you are currently wearing just like this gray jumpsuit. It's your shuttle worker outfit type thing. You basically have nothing at the moment.
Okay.
He's going to push you out a doorway where there are 2 heavily armed guards. And you are going to be pushed down a hallway. You are clearly on a ship. You have to pass through several bulkheads. Everything's basically metal and or plastic. You are shoved into a room that is an observation deck. You can see a planet below you, as that was the place that you were falling towards. Probably. Depends on how long they had you in your stasis pods.
Mm-hmm.
And there is Michael, who was pushed out here, and another guy who is clearly frostbit. Oh, that's another thing. They quick froze you, or flash froze you, and then quick thawed. You might want to check, make sure all your extremities are okay. That guy over there, one of his arms is completely black.
Ugh.
Yeah, not good. And then Arak. So Arak, you've been hanging out with Arak for a couple years now, right?
Yeah.
Big lizard-looking guy.
Oh god, no.
Big lizard male-looking thing. You know, think Argonian, a little taller, a little bigger. Digigrid legs, so you know the ones that like bend backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Colorful feathers around his neck. So Sauron don't actually have genders, but humans tend to label them based on how they sound and or look or act.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not so violently guided here. Like he's just walking along with them, and he's gonna come in and he'll look at you. Are you well?
Gonna cough up some of that chemicals that are probably still in my lungs. Like, sure, I'm good. Yeah.
Well, neither one of us is bleeding this time.
I mean, I guess it could be worse. Go look at the guy who like lost his arm.
Oh, he didn't lose it. It's still attached.
Oh,
He's whimpering.
somebody cut it off.
There is a woman who is now walking down the hallway, kind of, you know, well dressed in that, you know, high-ranking officer's outfit. Hands behind her back. She's actually only about average height. Brown hair. Probably 40s, maybe. And she walks past you, straight out to look down at the planet. And she turns, and she gives all of you a kind of a quick stare down. Says, welcome to the ZMS Recte. I have a simple question. Are you spies? Your guy with the black hand, or frostbite hand, starts freaking out. It's like, what? What the fuck? Sit, you fucking frost us and you unfreeze us and then we freaking and what the hell happened to you? If we're spies, and then there's a loud concussive bang. His brains splatter out the back of his head and onto the wall behind him. And he is going to drop. And your high-ranking official lady is going to lower her gun, put it back in its sheath. Perhaps I should have been a little clear. I am in charge. I ask the questions. Are you spies?
Am I a spy?
No. So what you were doing is you were working a, it was just an odd job. You've been on this shuttle crew thing for a couple months, just making a little bit of money. It's just a passenger shuttle between Helios and some other planet.
Okay.
Mikhail's gonna be, no ma'am. And he goes into he's a very friendly sort. He's that kind of guy that you're not sure if he actually knows what he's doing or if he just bullshits his way through everything.
He's an ass kisser.
Yeah, that's him.
God damn it. He's like, no, I'm bloody well not a spy.
She's going to kind of pace, looking at each one of you, deciding her next particular question and who it will be directed at. She goes up to Mikhail. What is your position aboard the ship? He says, comms and technical stuff, ma'am. She looks at you. Your position?
It's like tech and mechanics.
Saren. Security, ma'am. She picks on Mido. She gets right up in your face. What was your cargo?
What was our cargo? I don't know.
It's just a passenger transport. So,
Yeah,
people.
technically people, but it's a transport ship, so that's normal.
Any special people?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Where were you heading?
I don't know.
Oh no. You're a little off course, are you not?
Yeah, I'm not the pilot.
Where is your pilot?
I'm gonna say he's dead.
Sure about that, are you?
She would think back to when she looked at the stasis pods. The captain's pod was offline. Probably means he's dead.
Yeah, offline.
Oh, co-pilot's pod.
Co-pilot was,
Empty and online.
yeah. It was working, but it was empty.
So, I'm not sure about that, actually. Our captain pilot was offline, but our co-pilot was missing.
Really? And do tell me how long he was missing?
I got no idea. When I woke up, before I was shot out and frozen, it's just that it was empty and online.
She gets really close to you. Her eyes just kind of, in that kind of squinty, glaring type thing. And she abruptly turns and says, "Get these people out of my observatory and clean up that mess." And some people are going to grab you by the shoulder, spin you around, march you back down the hallway. You want to roll me a notice, since you get such great hearing.
Yay for ears! Notice?
Mm-hmm.
1.
Good enough. As you're leaving, she turns to somebody else and says something along the lines of "Airportu Armin Aliana Kanibon." And guy says, "Jaishla." And starts marching off down a different hallway.
Did she say report, or was that in a different language?
That was in a different language. She said, "Airportu Armin La Aliana Kanibon."
Damn. Wish I knew that language.
Well, you can give me a no.
Yeah, I'll try that. I got a 5.
All right. Airportu Armin La Aliana Kanibon. It is Zatochi. It takes a little bit of piecing together, but it's something to me, the something girl. And you can puzzle it together to be, bring to me the other girl.
Other girl. I'm surrounded by 2 dudes. I don't know.
All right. You're thrown in the brig.
Oh, ow. Like, painfully?
No. So this is just it is a room. It's kind of got your jail cell type things, heavy metal bars, kind of sliding door type things. It's not like a high security thing. It's also not separate, so they're probably not going to drop the Atmo in here, because that would kill your guard too.
Yeah.
So,
Since we're safe. Kind of.
yeah.
And if they were going to kill us, they would just shot us.
Yeah, not exactly friendly. So you're basically all in the same larger cell. Like it's one large holding cell, and then the other side has several small cells. Oh. Here's something I missed. There was a 4th guy.
Oh.
There was one who is not missing an arm. Or not like an arm. He was just a passenger and rather frightened.
Yeah, I would be too. Damn.
Actually, those 2 were both passengers. So, one dead passenger, one not so dead passenger.
What are the... You think they saved our pods?
I am not sure. What would they have use for?
Well, I don't know what happened to the ship. So that would be nice to know.
Mikkel looks at you, or is it Mikkel or Michael? I think it's Michael. Michael looks at you. Yeah, well, I woke up when frickin' pod next to me exploded.
Is that why you were streaming?
I was trying to get your comms to work. I think you might have accidentally blocked me out.
What? No.
Hmm.
Why would I do that?
I do not know.
Don't assume things. It's unbecoming. She's like trying her best to, like, withhold her laughter.
A guard comes by and throws Arak a pillow. Says, thank you. And Michael looks at him and says, why are you treated like royalty?
Oh, he's like, puts her finger. Are you human?
You pointing at Michael?
Yeah,
Yes, I'm human.
that's why.
Right. That's not fair. They look human.
That's not fair. I should have said no. Damn, I should have said no.
He's gonna put up his feet. You got your passenger person hasn't said a word, kind of hiding in the corner.
She's just gonna look at him like, you okay there, buddy?
No, I'm not okay. No. Not good.
Yeah. We were alone on that ship?
What's that?
Were you alone on that ship?
Yes. Yes, I was
Oh.
alone. And,
At least you need your family.
yeah. Well, I'm not gonna go see him, am I? I'm not gonna make it there. Wonderful.
You might. Don't worry about it.
He curls into a ball. He's
No.
not crying, but he looks like he's close.
She's like, look a little bit like, I'm terrible at consoling people.
Arak kind of leans into you. Yes, not me much better, but I am told I lack certain emotions that you tend to have.
See, I got those emotions, but I don't seem to use them very often.
Well, might as well make ourselves comfortable. Hey everybody, it is Demon here. Thank you so much for tuning in to the first episode of Star Runner. The part of Mito is played by Kyubi. I produced this myself. I really don't know exactly what I'm doing here, so, like, comment, creative criticism is perfectly fine by me. And, yeah, if people let me know they enjoy this, I'll make some more. Thank you.